So I have laundry going. Maybe you can hear it. Steamed a whole bunch of clothing this morning, and now I'm having the Trader Joe's paneer tikka masala, and I added some cottage cheese to it, and then coffee. And this, like, how cute is this mug? Kind of obsessed. I also kind of broke my nail yesterday, so we're having situations there. But I love this mug. Okay, I had to share this with you. I was doing like a, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm doing a, like, testing out this product, but I figured I'd just give you like a first impression. So this is the Berry Sum My Brow Tattoo Pack. I have this in Mocha Brown. So I put it on last night because you're supposed to put it on for 2 hours, and then it's like a gel, and then you peel it off and it's supposed to stain your brows. Before I put it on, I was reading reviews, and the reviews were like, oh, okay, I have to be careful. I have like foundation on my hand. Oh, it's so light, it like leaves like a self-tanner kind of vibe. I don't know about you guys, but this looks green to me. It's green. It's pretty green. So I filled in one brow, and I was just gonna fill in the other, but I'm like, I might as well show you guys, like, it's really weird. Someone did it where they like left the whole like peel stain thing on overnight. I might try that just to see how much darker it gets, but it, in 2 hours exactly, it left my eyebrows green, and I don't even know the way it's filled in. I'm not crazy about it, but it was so easy to fill the brows in today. Also, update on, so I don't have any foundation on my face or concealer or anything, but do you guys see how red my skin is? I wish this camera would focus more. So you can see, see? And it's like very textured now. I hate it. It feels like so lizardy. I know it doesn't look lizard, it feels horrible. So at the moment, it's just on my cheeks, like entire cheeks. I'm not getting it. Oh, okay, no. I'm getting it on my chin too. I can feel it. But like everywhere else, seems to be okay. But I just want to check in, show you guys that weirdness. I don't know. We probably don't really need to talk about this anymore because it's a very weird product. Okay. Oh my god. So sick. So, went to the Chinese grocery yesterday and picked up some things I'm going to share with you. And then in here we have like herbs, Chinese herbs and whatever. I'm trying to get back on that regimen for the eczema. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, coconut juice. We have this whole case. Love coconut water. Okay, so rice paper, because want to do summer rolls. Summer rolls? Yeah. The non, like the raw kind. This is fermented mustard greens. It's kind of what it looks like. Kind of looks like bok choy. But these are super good. I have 2 cans. If you get these, kind of slice it up, add some lime juice, and cut up like either a red chili or a green chili, like the little ones. Oh my god, so good. And have it with, like, I don't know, sticky rice or sweet rice or something like that. Coffee coated peanuts, delicious. These are a product of Thailand. They're just really yum. There's like a coating of coffee flavor something, and they're just really good. I've had them with, like, there's like coconut flavor. I've seen like chili lime. I've seen the ones in the container that kind of look like a Pringles container. The golden curry, I have it in the medium hot. This is probably my favorite flavor at the moment. And if you guys have been watching the vlogs, I kind of like using this as a base for everything instead of whatever it comes with, like ramen, noodles, what is it? The Korean rice cakes. Like, I just love this with everything. Some of this sweet sauce, you guys have probably seen this at a lot of places. I usually like mixing this with peanut butter and maybe some lime juice and doing kind of like a really quick peanut sauce for whatever, for dipping or for noodles. But I mean, you can use sriracha. Why do I say it like that? That's not even how you say it. Like, that's how they say it here. It's like sriracha or something. That's how you say it, right? Anyway, this is good. Gonna do with the spring rolls or, you know, peanut sauce. My nail has been injured. We're trying to not cut it. Anyway, duck eggs. Anybody into this? Love with like rice porridge. Oh my god, I just, ugh, so good. This is sweet potato noodles. Now, this is the Korean version. This is just sweet potato starch with water. I had originally just picked up, like, it was like the Made in China one, and it had like cornstarch in it. It was like the second ingredient, and I was like, I don't know. So I generally find stuff from like Korea, Japan, Taiwan. The ingredients are more pure. There's like not much filler, which is really great. So I'm excited to try these. I had seen this in like a Mommy Tang mukbang video, it just looked really good. She makes everything look really good. And then when she did the sweet potato noodle, she also had this black fungus. Now, my mom uses this a lot in soups. You just kind of soak it for a little bit, for a couple hours, and then there's like a harder area. You can just slice that off. Typically in soups, sometimes we put it into like spring roll batter with like, not batter, spring roll mix with the meat and stuff. So probably have that with the noodles. Fried red onions, pretty much fried shallots. I love this. I could literally eat this like potato chips. Like I want this with everything. Everything tastes better with a little bit of this. Dragon fruit. This bitch was $7.47. I don't know. Hopefully it's really good because this is really expensive. It was $5.19 a pound. I don't know how much are these by you. I don't even know what possessed me to put this in my cart. Like why? Why did I do this? Hopefully it's really yummy, like I said. Lastly, we got a little bun in there. This is the second one. I already ate the first one. So you have like kind of like a coconut cream, not coconut, a pineapple cream with some pineapple chunks on the inside, and on top you have like an almond cookie baked on top of it. I love these. Last but not least, this was 99 cents. How cute. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. It's like a brush. I might just like brush my sink with it. I don't know what, I mean, it's so adorable. Like, love. There was a blue one too, but I don't like blue anything. Okay, so me and my green eyebrows are back. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. For foundation today, I have the, it's the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer. I have this in the shade medium. I have it on as just foundation and like under the eyes, and it's really pretty. I really like it. I've been wanting to pick this up, and the Milani, and Vicky, thank you Vicky, she texted me and said CVS was doing 25 off and free shipping, no minimum, and I was like, okay, perfect time. So I got this and the Milani for like 16 bucks. Also, I ordered on a Thursday and it got here on a Friday, which was super amazing. The only thing is like the pump is just like the MAC Pro Longwear pump, and like that concealer, you cannot control the amount. Like one pump is one pump. Like you cannot get like half a pump or whatever. I got another one of the Guerlain La Petit Noir Robe Deliciously Shiny Lipsticks, and this one's in the shade Leather Blazer. Last vlog I showed you guys Python Blazer, which is more of like an orangey kind of color. This one kind of reminds me of like the Givenchy Noir Revelator slightly, I thought, but then I swatched them next to each other and they're totally different. But again, this one also looks like really dark, but it looks really good on, like really pretty, and they go on so smooth. I actually don't even need to apply any lip color. I'm just putting it on for you guys so I can share it because I'm going to my parents. I have to work on this long ass survey slash questionnaire slash, so I don't even know. To anyone that has a job where you like leave your job and you go home and you don't have to think about your job anymore, that is the life. To me, that's a vacation. Like, I wish that could be how it's like for me. Ugh, so sick. You know what I noticed? Anyone else like this? Have you noticed that when the older you get, the worse, like I feel like when I turned 30, my immunity just like went down. Like I never used to get sick. Like everyone would be sick around me, like in high school or like college and in my 20s. People would be sick. I would not be sick. I was like impervious to the sickness. And now I feel like I'm sick all the time. I feel tired all the time. Something's always ailing me. Which is like, why? My hair, do you guys see this hair? I haven't dyed it in a while. Usually I dye it like every like 3 weeks. I think I'm on like, what am I on? Am I on the 5th week? I dyed it right before I went to LA. So that was like maybe the 15th-ish, something like that. Anyway, yes, this weekend I'm going to be going to Texas. Now my itinerary sounds like it's gonna be like a long time, like Saturday to Tuesday, but I'm actually getting there Saturday night and I'm leaving Tuesday morning, so I'm actually only there like Sunday, Monday. Yeah, anyway, so me and my mom are gonna go visit my sister. She just moved there over the summer. When did she move there? No, maybe she moved there at the end of last year. You guys never have, maybe Asian girls and boys will like understand this more. When we gain weight, if we gain 5 pounds, 4 of those pounds are in the face. How many people agree? Whenever I gain weight, it's like immediately in my face. Like my body won't look that much different. But if I gain weight, it immediately shows up in my face. So we made the sweet potato noodles, and there's Chinese cabbage, carrots, onions, fried egg, sliced, and fried shallots on top. Excuse me. The texture. Wow, okay, the texture of the sweet potato noodles, really good. They like kind of naturally go a little al dente, but like chewier, which I like. Oh, and I also think it would make like a really good cold noodle, like a noodle salad. Very yummy, like something kind of sour and spicy maybe. I think it would work. Hey everyone, so I'm super excited. I just got my mail. Oh my god, these are so ugly. I need to cut these off. I keep forgetting to cut these off. I don't like the buttons on here. It's like ugly. Okay, anyway, so I just got my mail. And I knew I was getting this package because, I mean, I had a slight warning. Last week, Andrew texted me like, oh, I don't know what to get you for your birthday. I'm like, get me this. So this is a Guerlain, another Guerlain, deliciously shiny lip color, La Petit Noir Robe. This is in the shade Latte Lace. I had picked up beige lingerie earlier and it was too pink on me, which can be pretty sometimes, but not really all the time. So this is a nude that's like a little more brown. So let's see if it looks as good as I thought it would. The other two I've shown you, Python Blazer and Leather Blazer, are much more, there's like, it's like gritty, like you can see the glitter in it, whereas this is just like pure and smooth. I really don't think anything's gonna focus because it's like not gonna focus, but can we see this lip color? Very pretty. Also, I really like my makeup today. I'm gonna probably pack what I use today to take to Texas. This is the Estee Lauder Victoria Beckham palette, the eye palette, and then I'm still using the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Concealer in Medium as foundation. It's very full coverage. I mean, I would expect concealers to be full coverage, but this one's like pretty intense. And then Matte Costa Riche in the waterline. Now, this was like a surprise in the package. This is the Stila Magnificent Nettles Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This one's in the shade Smoldering Satin. When we were in LA, we went to Sephora and he was like, you have to see these Stila like eyeshadows. I'm like, oh, okay. So we were swatching them and oh my god, every single one was so pretty, but this one's like the most me color. I think he might have got this for himself too, did he? Maybe. So this was like a, I would say like it's more of like a champagne-y beige color. This is gonna not do it justice, but oh, so pretty. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this. Anyway, maybe I'll take these things to Texas also. Well, I'm definitely taking the lip product to go text him and thank him. Now, it's like weird that it came on Valentine's Day. Not weird. I need to stop talking. I'm being so awkward right now. Not weird, but like, you know, I've never had like a generic Valentine's Day before where, hold on, I have to get this off my clothes before it like gets all over everything. I've never had like a generic Valentine's Day where like someone takes you out to dinner and like whatever, you know, like the event that is Valentine's Day, or that it can be. I clearly have been picking the wrong people my whole life. I've been taken out before Valentine's Day, maybe after Valentine's Day. You know what it is? In college, I never went out for Valentine's Day. And one guy, he was like, oh, well, you know, a lot of times guys just assume girls just already have plans for Valentine's Day. I'm like, fuck you. Anyway, so it's kind of exciting because this thing has like a little heart on it. Did I show you guys the packaging? It has like a little heart on it. So this is like my most successful Valentine's Day. I sound so pathetic right now. There's like a little heart on the end of this, and it came on Valentine's Day and I got it from a boy, so I don't know. Andrew has made all my Valentine's dreams come true, apparently. Oh! You know when you get stuff like it ends up in like the edge, like it falls almost into the seat, next to the seat. Anyway, yeah. I don't even know what I've said today. I feel like I used all my brain cells at work today. Yeah, so I didn't even realize it was Valentine's Day until I got to work and I was like checking my personal email, and like everyone reminds you it's Valentine's Day because there's a sale. So what did I get? I got some ColourPop pressed eyeshadows
because they released some new colors that I was like super into. And then, excuse me, what else did I get? Look Fantastic was doing 15% off their website. Oh, and Ebates was doing 14% cash back on tons of websites. So I went to Look Fantastic and got like some L'Oreal lip balm things that I don't think they're released here yet. And then L'Oreal is actually cheaper overseas because L'Oreal is one of the more expensive brands here in the US. I look so like today, like it's long, but it's like puffy long. I don't know. I'm having like some mouth gum swelling situation. I need to go to the dentist. No, the endodontist. Okay, so we have this little electric hot pot Chinese medicine cooker. So we have, I don't know, what does it say? These is in Chinese. No? English. Hold on. It's an automatic herbal medicine decoction thermopot. Have you guys ever heard the word decoction? I've never heard that word before. I've heard... You guys think any like males are having like phantom pains right now from hearing the word decoction? I've only heard the word concoction, right? With cock. Anyway, straying from the whole point of this. So I have my herbs here. I don't know. I've never actually looked. Sometimes I feel like when I make this, I see like non-plant things. I don't know what this is. Okay, that's like a little bit of a dump. Okay, more. Nothing weird yet. I wish this was something else, but it's probably not what I want it to be, but okay, keep going. Okay, so that was the entire bag. It's like filled to the brim. I've never used this before. This could not work out. I'm not sure if... We'll find out soon. So I've added water to this and I'm just gonna let it simmer. I think I'm supposed to let it soak for a little bit. That's what we're gonna do. We should not be doing a cooking show. So this is what it looks like after it's been, I don't know, I cooked it, boiled it, and then had it like, you know, sit for like 2 hours, like cooked for 2 hours. So I put 8 cups of water in and this is how much liquid came out of that. Good morning. Okay. So, I'm gonna try and wrap up this vlog now. It's Friday. I'm gonna have to go home today and pack stuff. Oh my god, so I had that medicine last night. Oh my god. I had been making it in like a steel pot before. And I was like, oh, I can drink this. Now, when you make it for real like I did last night, like, that was intense. Like, it was like every sip that I took was like, I was kind of crying, like dramatically. There were tears. You know how like when babies can like force fake tears somehow? Like I felt like that's what was happening, but they weren't really fake because I was really feeling how disgusting it was. Like gross. Okay, so I've been really into like, what's the word? Like not documentaries, what do you call them? Like historical dramas. What I've been liking, The Crown was really good, and then from that I watched like The Medici and Versailles. I could be making the titles up, but even Reign is actually quite good. I was like, oh, this is done by the CW, and granted they take a lot of liberties with like the costuming and stuff, but lately I've been watching Magnificent Century, and it's a Turkish serial. I think it was on for like 4 years or something. I'm like so obsessed with it. Like, it's, if you've watched any dramas before, whether it be like Chinese, Korean, maybe more so like ones from the Middle East or like Indian ones, they're a little overly dramatic, but it's like people play into it. It's like almost soap opera like glances and where they pause and how like they run through people's memories. But like I'm watching this and it's about Suleiman the Magnificent, and it's so good. Like I'm addicted. Like these women, okay, it's basically about this sultan and his harem, right? But it's so addictive because like, okay, these women are vapid. I mean, that sounds horrible, but it's like, what do you expect when you just put a whole bunch of women together and their only goal is to like sleep with the king? I mean, and bear his children. Like, it's like this ridiculous competition, which I guess, oh my god. Should I be watching The Bachelor? Would I like that? Like, it's just so funny. Like, these women are horrible. Like, they're conniving, and they're, I mean, it's not like I'm not used to it. Like, I've watched so many like dramas growing up, but like, I don't know, maybe I haven't watched a good drama in a while, and this one is just like reinvigorating my love for these kinds of things. Also, whenever I watch any kind of like foreign film or show, I always do subtitles because I hate when things are dubbed. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but like, oh my god, does my hair look like this the whole time? Probably. I hate dubbed things. First of all, if you know any of the languages, then you know that the dubbing is horrible, and then the translation is horrible. So I'd rather just watch it in the foreign language with English subtitles, because you always start to hear similarities between like languages. Just from watching this thing in Turkish, I feel like there's a lot of similarities to Hindi, which I guess is not that surprising, but like it's just so interesting, like, because I after living in India and being around Indian people, I like developed an ear for the language, which I think anyone does if you're around a language enough, you know what I mean? Anyway, I love it. And what was the other show I watched? In Portuguese, 3%. The 3%. Now, some people liked it and some people didn't like it. I really love that show. But on top of that, I just maybe have never really heard Portuguese spoken like that before, and I'm like, this language is beautiful. Like, it's a really beautiful language. What else? The OA. I watched the entire thing, but I couldn't decide if like I really liked it or not. I was just intrigued by it. What else has been really good? Schitt's Creek. Who is not? I heard about this. I feel like I read an article in like EW or something, like when it first released, and I just like remembered it, read it, was like, oh okay, and never watched it. And then they put it or released it on Netflix. I love this show. I told my brother to watch it, and he's like, this shit is hilarious. I'm like, I know. If you like really sarcastic stuff, it's really dry humor. I mean, take it or leave it. Not everyone's gonna like it, but I think it's hilarious. I think every character is hilarious. My favorite character is David. He is like sexually fluid, pansexual, I think that's what he calls himself. Like, everything he says and does and his mannerisms, oh, I die over it. So good. I need to cut my hair. I feel like oh my god, I look so fat today. Why is that? Why is it that I look so fat? I feel like it's just really bright outside. I like how I come up with all these reasons as to why I'm fat. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe you're just fat. And I know I'm not fat by like any stretch of the imagination, but like I feel like I look fatter on camera lately, which I guess is fine. It's winter, it's cold, gotta stay warm. Somebody turned 10 this week. Echo turned 10 this week.